um, 80 to 90% of this whole discussion about strategy is all about execution. And that was the second session, which was more exciting, interesting, because globally, more than 80% of the companies, they fail to execute the strategy, and which is very embarrassing, isn't it? And that is why more than 80% of the startups fail in less than 2 years. The mortality rate of most of the companies after 10 years, they also lose their business, right? Because people are reluctant to change, right? People wanted to run the company the way they have started 10 years ago. So, talking about executing the strategy, um, change is a byproduct of strategy execution. So, change has to be there. So, people say that, okay, let's have a change management first before we execute the strategy and so on. No, change has to be there. Change in people, change in technology, change in process, change in systems, and everywhere you'll find changes, right? So, strategy execution is what most critical than defining the strategy, right? Many business owners have seen using consultants and consulting companies. They are very good at defining the strategy, and then print that 500-page document and give it to you, and you put it in the shelf, right? And then you ask your team, what happened to our strategy? Did you guys do something last week, last month, last quarter, right? So as a business owner, you are left alone, and your strategy is not being executed. So one of the things what you need to do during your strategy formulation stage, you have to involve your people. And when I say people, it is not just your core team members and your middle level management. No, I'm saying people at the ground, on the ground. They know your customers, right? And they know your customers' pain, their customers' challenges, and they are the one actually going to give you some interesting ideas that you can make it part of your strategy. All right. So many businesses, what happens, they do the strategy workshops only between them, and then do not communicate with the team members and the employees. And suddenly the employees, they receive the strategy, and they get stuck. In fact, they don't know what the business owner is actually envisioning, that what they want to achieve. And so there is a clear disconnect, and that is why the strategy execution failed.